It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Game 1 here in the month of May between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. Detroit find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Rob Jackson is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Jeff Hoffman will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 19, Jeff Hoffman.
Popped him up. Uchida is there. 1 away.
Batting second.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Strike taken to throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
And he is in there. The 0-2 home. A swing and a ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. In there, now the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Bellinger leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
The 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, Manny Machado. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that'll plate their 2nd run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And they've got him hung up out there between 2nd and 3rd. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in, Chris Cortez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, John Uchida, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
At the plate, Mark Segunas. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Gregory Polanco as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
And another foul ball. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Next up for Detroit, Alexi Valdez. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he falls behind 0-2. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam and the inning is over. Tigers strand. Well, there is some weather in the Detroit area as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Yeah, Heidi, and the least appreciated people in the ballpark, the grounds crew, will have some newfound fans if they can keep the playing surface playable throughout, given the conditions.
I think it is, though, Matt. And you got to stay focused as a player. There could be a couple stops in this one. The tarp might get pulled. You just have to keep your focus, stay dry, and stay ready.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. A runner in scoring position with none out. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone!
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And stepping up as the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
To the plate now, Jeff Hoffman, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Oh, and now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. And this one is gone. A home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Dustin James is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. So now to the plate, Jacob Stallings. Center fielder going back. Still going back. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good.
And now they've got him in a rundown. And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. Digging in to Oscar Hernandez. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Teoscar Hernandez becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. In now, Maikel Franco. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Again, another foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. This is skied into short left center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting it, the designated hitter, J.D. Davis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Davis, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Hernandez is there to take this ball in, and Machado is down on just 1 pitch.
The center fielder, Jose Martinez.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
The relay. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Jose Valenzuela. No balls and 1 strike.
Jose Valenzuela.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay, and we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Number 19 makes his way back out onto the mound, and we're ready to continue. Set to face him first, John Uchida. Martinez is going to have room out there as he puts. All set for the start of the fourth, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Now batting.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Standing in now, Jacob Stallings. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Cody Bellinger at the plate now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Line drive to center field. Hernandez is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Mark Segunas is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category as his total is currently tops on the Tigers squad. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Up next for the Tigers. The catcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Drilled to the left side. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Behind 0-2 now. Hits this one hard the other way. Machado has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Number 99, Aaron.
Smoked on the ground left side, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibble.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and He's having a hard time doing that, so as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
And the catch will be made out there in right center, but it ought to be deep enough to get the run home. Next for New York, Jose Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Make it 9-0. And he'll get in there safely.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Luis Cortez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. One out and a runner on third. Taken, but called for strike two on the outer part of the zone.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, and hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Now batting.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty V, and hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. J.D. Davis is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he got him.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Set and the pitch. Chris Cortez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Bryant waits on it. And that's the third out. So no. Jacob Stallings will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Victor Alcantara gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's big Aaron Judge. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It's nearly impossible to throw at a guy that gets a lead that big who can run. I don't care how good of a throwing catcher you are.
He's going.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Runner at third here. Nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to third. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out.
The batter number 14, second baseman, Manny Machado.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And in steps Manny Machado. Here's a high pop-up. Valdez shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Now, back, second baseman, Mark.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Oh, that's out.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first. Digging in now for the Yankees, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Valenzuela is camped under this one. One down.
Now batting.
Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here.
Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Valenzuela is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Into the box, Aroldis Chapman. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Line drive to left. Valenzuela will get there, and he puts it away to... First delivery to him on the way.
For the Tigers, the catcher, Alexi.
The 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now back.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hernandez.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Chapman's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Michael Franco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled off. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jacob Stallings will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And the 8th will start with a bang as this should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
And that's through into center field, base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Hernandez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Here's Manny Machado now.
The second baseman, Manny Machado.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys.
They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
At the plate now, Jose Martinez. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Polanco is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now to the plate, Chris Bryant. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First offering on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he's safe.
One of the keys to stealing a base is to get a great jump, and he got a great jump there, even though this catcher has a strong throwing arm.
Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Hernandez. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Jose Valenzuela is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Cortez. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Polanco. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Tadahito Dionis enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in now, Aroldis Chapman. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. He singled his last time up. High and deep to right center. Hernandez is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And a relay to the plate. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Well struck down the right field line. Just foul. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Hit hard towards second, but right there is the second baseman. Digging in the switch hitter, John Bachita. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Mark Zagunas. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
Up next for the Tigers.
First pitch coming, here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
20-0 the final tonight. The Yanks pushed across an incredible 20 runs in the ballgame. Jeff Hoffman earns his first win of the season. Rob Jackson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game. 4 out.